Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a first impression on the YSL All Hours foundation, and this has actually been sitting on my vanity for a really long time now. I think like 2 months. And I haven't tried it, but because I was saving myself for the this video. So now I'm going to try it out, and I'm really excited because I've never tried any YSL foundation before. And yeah, I'm excited. It's supposed to be very good, so I hope it is. And I'm also going to try out the new YSL sponge as well to apply the foundation with. This sponge is a lot denser than a beauty blender. Like, it's really like hard and like more like not as squishy as the beauty blender. And I did wet it underwater and it didn't grow or get any bigger, and yeah, but I'm still hoping it will be a very good sponge. It's a YSL sponge, so it should be good. Okay, so I haven't primed my face or anything, and I'm not going to do that because I want just to see how the foundation works without anything on the face. Well, I did apply like a moisturizer, and I applied the Tatcha water cream, and this one, you guys, is like seriously one of the best moisturizers I have ever tried. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. When you first apply it, it's like a cream, but then it kind of like turns to like nothing, if that makes sense. It's just very weird when you apply it. It's like thick, but then it's not thick anymore. It's just really strange, but it's really good, and it makes my skin really glowy, and it's so good. It keeps me moisturized, which is the most important part. So yeah, I did apply this on my face, so I won't be dry or anything. And then I'm actually going to apply some concealer to cover like some pimples, and yeah, so I'm going to use the Master Conceal from Maybelline. I'm gonna mix these two because none of these shades are my shade, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that concealer on some spots. And I'm just like tapping it in. And I don't know if you saw this like red dot right there. It's actually like a kind of like a scar that I have, and I just started like peeling it and like picking it, and it just turned into like a bigger scar. So that sucks, because I think it was a pimple before, but then I just picked it so much it became a scar, and now I picked it again, so it's gonna be a bigger scar, which sucks, but you know, that's life. Sometimes you're stupid and do stupid things. Okay, so now that the hair is out of the way, I'm gonna take the foundation, and I have mine in the color B20. I'm not sure if it's the right color because it was sent to me, so it's probably gonna be a little bit too light, but no, maybe not. We'll see. So I just put a little bit on my hand, and I'm gonna take the sponge. I'm just gonna put it in there and apply it to my face. Okay, so the sponge, I can feel right away it's kind of funny to use because of the shape. I don't really like the shape. The foundation smells really fresh though. I like that. It doesn't smell like a gross foundation. I don't know. Some foundations do have like a funny smell, but this one does not. Okay, so the sponge, no. I don't really like it, but I'm still gonna use it to apply it with, because like seriously, it takes so much longer to apply it with this sponge than it would be with like a beauty blender. Wow, I am actually sort of loving this foundation. Like, oh my god, what is, it like melts into my skin. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so first impression, like right away, it's amazing. So I hope it will stay amazing. Okay, it still takes a lot of time to like blend this out with the sponge, but I'm still gonna try it. Okay, I need some more, because now I use 3 pumps. So with this sponge, it does like absorb a lot, so that's a minus. Like with a beauty blender, like 3 pumps would be more than enough, I think. Or maybe it's just the foundation. I hope it's not. And I do apply foundation on my eyelids as well, because I just like it, and it covers up like the veins that I have on my eyelids, and I don't need to use primer then. Oh, seriously, this sponge. Oh, but this foundation though. Ugh, I'm hating this sponge. Like, and the point is just not that good at all, and but the color is actually really nice. It's almost perfect to my chest, which is very good. And it's very hard to blend out the nose area with the sponge because the point is just not effective at all. It's just not getting up where I want it to get up, you know? Okay, so I am done blending it out with the YSL sponge, which is, did not like the sponge. I am not going to use it again because it's just too dense and too hard to get up in like the inner corner, like the nose area. It was just not effective at all when it comes to that. And yeah, it's just not comfy on the skin as well because it's just so dense and so hard. And yeah, it did suck up a lot of product. I can feel it, like, yeah, it's just like when I push on it, like more foundation comes out, if you can see it. Like, look at that. Like, it soaked up so much of my foundation. Like, I use like 4 pumps of this foundation, so I don't really know how many pumps you would need to, like, for a full face. Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm blaming the sponge though, because the sponge was not good. But this video is not about the sponge, it is about this foundation, and oh, this foundation looks so good. Like, seriously, it looks like my skin. Like, it like I don't know, it melted so nicely into my skin. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. And like, seriously, I don't even need a lot of under eye concealer as well, because it looks fresh and nice, and yeah, I really love this foundation. Oh my goodness. So first impression is, oh, it's so good. I love it. It's been a while since I actually found a foundation that I like this much, like at first. And it's not often that you put on a foundation and you just love it. But I feel that is the case with this foundation. Oh my goodness, I really love it. Like, it is not like a full coverage foundation, not on me anyways, but I did use a sponge, so I don't know, maybe with a brush it would be more of a high coverage foundation, but well, full coverage. But I really like it. I think it's the perfect amount of coverage on my skin. I like it. I like foundations to be a little bit more natural, and so you can see like the skin, so it looks like skin, and I actually feel like this foundation does that. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Yes! Yes! And actually, I get really dry, like right on the, like here on my nose, and like I can see a little bit of dryness, but it didn't enhance it or make it worse. Like, this is what it was before I applied the foundation as well. So I am so happy. Ugh, I love it. Like, can you tell that I'm so happy because I found like a really good foundation? I am really liking this foundation. Okay, so I'm gonna stop bragging about my new foundation, and I'm gonna go ahead and go do the rest of my makeup and see how the foundation works with like powder and contour, you know, all that jazz. And yeah, and I'll be right back and tell you more about my marvelous foundation. So now I am done with the rest of my makeup and I really could not be happier with the foundation. Everything just glided on so smoothly, like the contour and the highlight and everything, like the powder looks really good. I just really love this foundation. Like seriously, it might be one of the best foundations that I've tried, and I'm not just saying that just because, I don't know why I would say that, but I don't know. I'm not just saying that for fun. I'm saying it because I mean it, and it's really a good foundation. I really like it. It's, oh, I really like it though. It's so good. You should see it like in real life. Maybe I can get up closer. Can you see how nice my foundation is? And I know this eye is a little bit messed up, but just don't look at the eye, look at the foundation, okay? Oh, I really like this foundation. I will give this foundation 5 out of 5 stars, 5 out of 5 stars because it's amazing. It is gonna be definitely my favorite foundation from now on. Oh, I'm so happy. It feels so good and it looks so good and it did not dry out my skin. Maybe I should say something about my skin type because I have really dry skin and most foundations look really not good on me. They dry out my skin and I get patchy and I need to use a ton of moisturizer before I use any foundation, but now I just used like a little tiny layer of this Tatcha water cream and my foundation looks flawless. I don't have any dry patches anywhere and yeah, it's amazing. I love this foundation. I can't even say this enough because I can't even believe my own eyes because it's so good. It's so good. I don't understand. Okay, but yeah, I'm totally serious. This foundation is the bomb.com. It is so good. Okay, so I probably should say a few words about the foundation. It has 25 milliliters and it is waterproof and it's supposed to last up to 24 hours, hence the name, all hours. I am not gonna have it on for 24 hours, but it depends. Like I never wear foundation for more than 8 hours because I'm not the kind of person that I like to wear a lot of foundation. And when I do videos like this, I just wash my face right after. So for me, like the longevity doesn't really matter. I'm more of a like how good it looks. Yeah, how it feels and if my skin shows through and if it looks natural and stuff like that. Like obviously it does not look natural right now because I have all the makeup on and the lips and the, yeah. But yeah, it's supposed to last up to 24 hours. It's supposed to have like a matte finish and a full coverage, but I don't really think it does, but I really don't mind that it doesn't. And I feel like the foundation gave me a really soft and dewy look. I don't know about you, but I feel like it did. And for me personally, I love that kind of look. I love it when it looks soft and dewy and yeah, because when it looks soft like this, it kind of looks like you're airbrushed, if that makes sense. And like up close too, it did not get into lines or anything, and I just really like it. It's, oh, like seriously, I'm so happy with this foundation, I can't even, yeah. Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, it's supposed to have maximum coverage, but for me, I don't think it does, but as I said, I don't really mind because I like the coverage to be like this, like, so it looks more like skin, you know? So yeah, I don't really have a lot else to say about this foundation. It is probably my new favorite foundation. Of course, this is my first time trying it, so I wouldn't really know, and I haven't had it on for a long time. I've had it on for an hour now, so, and it looks nice still. Of course it would because it's only been an hour. Yeah, but it says it's supposed to last 24 hours, so I'm hoping the longevity is good as well. It should be, so. But yeah, I really love this foundation and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!